Just your neighborhood angler, Money Bass, out here with round 2 for today. Want to give everybody enough time to come into the chat. As you know, we have 2 fish in the live well that we'll be weighing for this thing we call Bass for Cash. Now, I get out here on a weekly basis. So what you want to do is make sure you have subscribed to the channel because it does not cost anything to participate in Bass for Cash. All that you have to do is be a member of the channel and guess the exact weight of one of the fish that I have in this live well. Once you do those 2 things, then you have a chance to walk away with some cash. Now, let me just show you a quick look. I want to give a big shout out to FishXLive.com. Also want to give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. All right, so there we go, guys. We have 2 fishes down there. Now, that's about an $80 bill sitting in that live well right there. All right, really appreciate everybody for tuning in. Again, shout out to FishXLive.com. All right, as you guys come into the chat, let me know. Can you hear me okay and see me okay? Drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me okay and see me okay. Michigan Bully Life says, we only need 4 more likes. All right, just let me know in the chat. Are you guys able to hear me and see me okay? Is the audio and video looking good? What's going on, Kevin? 2 fishes. Appreciate that. Appreciate the feedback. All right, so we'll just give it a little time, see if we can get the chat built back up again. Give some people some time to come over to the new stream. All right, you guys are saying it's very clear now. All right, good deal, good deal. So while you guys were gone, I did get another one to the boat. I saw one of you were saying you could still, while other people's reception was kind of bad and off, at least one of you were saying you could still see and hear everything because you could see when I was actually measuring the fish. All right, in the chat, drop a 1 again for me. Can you guys hear me okay? Is the audio good and the video good? Just give me some feedback. Is the audio and video both good? Are the audio and video both good? So the numbers are climbing just a little bit, Trying to give some more people some time to get back into the chat. And also, I'm just looking to see what type of feedback you guys are giving me. So in the chat, is my audio good and video good? Just give me some feedback if you would. All right, appreciate that, Doug. The Asian Kings, really appreciate the feedback. All right, so we're out here doing this thing we call Bass for Cash, guys. Each week I get out here, do a little fishing. We have some fun fishing and conversation. And with that, as I bring the fish to the boat, all you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. That is thing one. Thing two, guess the exact weight of the fish, and just that quick and easy, you can walk away with a nice little cash payout, all right? Want to give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations, one of the original Bass for Cash sponsors. Also want to give a big shout out to FishXLive.com. You guys see it right there, FishXLive.com. That is a very new and innovative app that is out that will allow any organization that hosts tournaments to live stream the tournaments, have live weigh-ins. You can have live video streaming of the participants. And you will also have a live leaderboard, live chat, all of that good stuff. So it brings a higher level of visibility and professionalism for the viewer of your tournament organization, guys. Especially if you're like in high school tournaments or things like that where the kids are participating and the parents want to see how their kids are doing out there. This is something that is great for that aspect because you can actually watch the kids while they're out there enjoying themselves. Oh yeah, we're back. Okay, it looks like you guys are kind of sliding into the sliding back into the chat. Let's see, Michigan Bully Life says, we're missing like 70 people. Yep, we sure are. We are out here on Lake Lanier, Georgia, hunting around for a spotted bass or two right now. We could run up on a largemouth. You never know. But for the most part, we've been catching spotted bass, guys. And for any of you that were not able to see the video a little while ago on part one, I did get another fish to the boat, but it was not an official bass for cash. It was just need a little growing up to do. So we went ahead and put him back. What's going on, Alexander? She says she's driving again. Frisco says, hey, man, we were waiting in the other room. Yeah, I wasn't able to get access back to the other. Man, that broke off very easy. I would have broke off on a fish on that one. If I had got a fish, it definitely would have broke off because that line broke very easy that time. All right, let's go ahead and do a little retying. All right. All right, you guys. So I guess we have to start back working on those likes again, right? But of course, we don't need 100. We just need a few. So we have $80 worth of fish in the live well right now. For anybody that is new to Bass for Cash, each one of those fish is worth up to a $40 bill. All right. Make sure you read the information in the description. It will let you know the rules of engagement for Bass for Cash. You always want to make sure that you know those rules of engagement because you do not want to get DQ'd. The DQ queen, Miss Alexandra, is in the chat and she's watching with that eagle eye. so she can get the opportunity to hit somebody with the D and the Q. Frisco says she needs to keep her eyes on the road. Don't worry about DQing people. All right, so we're going to be using some of those non-tournament hooks again. Let's see if we can still get some fish to the boat with these. For me, the hookup ratio hasn't been too good with them, so that's why I stop using them whenever I'm out here, whenever I'm fishing tournaments. All right, so let's go ahead and get the line back. All right, for anybody that was asking earlier, the line that I use, the knot that I use to tie my lures on is a polymer knot. Quick and easy. And for me, some reason these screw lock shaky head jigs just don't work well for me. The hookup ratio tends to be horrendous. I lose a lot of fish on them. But when I'm out here playing around, having some fun doing this thing called Bass for Cash, I'll use them. Because that way, maybe it's just something that some adjustments I need to make in order to get a better All right, guys, we're back. And you know what? I didn't hit spotlight. We've been drifting. I didn't even realize it. So we're going to fish this shallow water marker a little bit longer, then we're going to ease to another one. But how many, let me see, how many, like, we have 40 people in the chat. How many likes do we need, Alexandra? We have 45 people in the chat. So people are starting to log back in now. How many people do we need in the chat to run this next Bass for Cash session? And I know you might be driving, so we can wait. We can wait. Just want to get an idea. Give people something they can, a goal they can work towards. All right, so 40. We need 6 more likes, guys. Only 6 more likes. Oh, wait a minute. No, we need 11 more likes. We need 11 more likes, guys. 11 more likes. And we'll go ahead and weigh that next fish. So we have up to $80 currently in the live well. The total payout per day is $100, guys. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel and guess the exact weight of the fish that we have in the live well. Uh-oh, looks like we might have a customer, guys. Come on, buddy. Go ahead and pick it up. Frisco said, hey, man, you need to go ahead and get that Starlink. Go ahead and bust out a good $165 a month so you don't keep dropping out. Somebody give me some Starlink information. How much is that Starlink subscription? Is there anybody out there that understands Wi-Fi and cell services and all that? I was trying to research it. Does anybody know anything about something called a Wii Boost? So there's a Wii Boost, there's Starlink, and then there's like a Verizon booster, something like that. Do we have any technical savvy people in the chat? Frisco says Roam Unlimited is $165 a month. I guess I'd have to change my name to Broke Bass. You can call me Broke Bass instead of Money Bass. How about that? All right, Frisco, go ahead and hook me up. Work out that sponsorship deal for me. You gonna be my agent? Frisco says, I don't like the owner. So we're just hanging out here, doing a little dangling. I mean, the fish are here, but they're just not biting right now. And I'm in my lazy phase, guys. We're gonna move in just a second. If we had a little more, just a little bit of wind, it would help out. All right, we're gonna change up. So the fish are out there kind of roaming around. We're gonna change up to a crankbait, and then we're gonna move and go back to some lay downs. So you guys have voted on this crankbait just a little bit earlier, so we're gonna go ahead and move back to that. What's going on, Paragon? Shout out to the UK. All right, guys, we only need 4 more likes. Once we get 4 more likes, we're gonna go ahead and weigh the next fish, all right? 4 more likes is all we need. See if somebody's gonna walk away with a $40 bill. Make sure you have read the rules of engagement that are listed in the description so that you do not get disqualified and that you know how to receive the funds if you happen to win on Bass for Cash, all right? But we're almost there. We only need a few more likes, guys. If you have already hit the like button, type like in the chat again for me. Let's just take a look and see. All right, let's move and go and fish some more laydowns again, guys. Hopefully we'll have those. Uh-oh, wait a minute. We got the 40 likes, right? All right, Alexandria, just type ready in the chat if you are ready. Terry M said, where's the fish at? Let's see where those fish are at. Do you see them? Do you see them down there trying to hide? So we have 2 fish in there. That's about $80 worth of payout out there to the right person that can guess the weight of those fish. Let's see, is Alexandria in the chat? Okay, she says she's ready. We were about to roll out. All right, guys. We're going to go back into subscriber only mode. Hopefully you guys remember the rules of engagement so that you do not get DQ'd. All right, Alexandria, as soon as we pull this fish out, we are going to go with, let's see, which one? We will go with this one on the blue coal tag. This is the smaller of the 2. Go ahead and open the scales out for the fine people. Open the scales up for them. We're gonna put this on the measuring board. Now this is the smaller of the 2 fish, guys. As soon as you see scales open, you have 2 minutes to put your guesses in there. Do not put more than 1 guess or you will be DQ'd. This fish is right at 14, touching the 14 inches. Can you guys see that? The scales are now officially open. You have 2 minutes. And while you guys are doing that, I'm just gonna crank this boat up and roll over to another spot real quick. That will probably take me about a minute to a minute and a half to get there. Oh, I knew it. I knew we were going to have a DQ happen. Who got DQ'd? It looks like Strong Fam 26. What did you do? Did you put more than 1 guess in the chat? Remember, you want to cut back on the chat messages and just put in your 1 guess and 1 guess only. That's all you want to do to avoid being DQ'd. One guess and 1 guess only in the chat. If you put your same guess in there more than once, then you will get DQ'd. She is watching. We call her the DQ queen. All right, there we go. So the scales are now closed, guys. Let's go ahead and weigh this fish real quick. I'll let you guys know what I think the guess is, what I think the weight is on the fish. All right, so we have the scales zeroed out. We were doing the blue coil tag. All right, here we go, guys. 129. Bam. 129, guys. 129. Do we have a winner at 1.29 pounds? 1.29. Let's go ahead and let this fish go. Go ahead back and tell your buddies you were hanging out with MoneyBass. Do we have a winner? 1.29 pounds, guys. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Baby boy came in with the win? Is Baby boy a member of the money team? Baby boy, I think, is a member of the money team. If Baby boy is a member of the money team, he's walking away with a smooth $40 bill. Where's Baby boy at? Baby boy is a member of the money team. Oh my goodness. And just like that, got a nice $40 payout for Bass for Cash. Oh my goodness, guys. You guys have been kind of slow on collecting those funds recently, but now you guys are trying to make up for lost time. Want to give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations, guys. Oh. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. I just had 3 hits on this bait with this hook, and I did not get the fish to the boat. I do not know what's going on with those hooks, but it is terrible. Man, then I threw over there and got hung up. Oh man. It's just one of them days, guys. Let's go ahead and break it off. It's just one of those days. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna change that hook up. We're gonna go ahead and put one of my tournament hooks on here. Shout out to Baby Boy. Came in with he said he's a first-time winner. So Baby Boy, did you get gifted a membership? Were you gifted a membership? What's going on, James? Good to see you in the chat. All right, so we're gonna change this up. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know. I can't figure out why those hooks, the hookup ratio is just so bad. I just had 2 fish back to back with that bait in its mouth, and neither one of those fish got hooked. So, baby boy, you did get a gifted membership. That's how you became a MoneyTeam member. Oh my goodness. Do you guys see what baby boy is asking? Baby boy is saying, can you pay me $20 and gift $20 worth of memberships? Oh my goodness. Shout out to baby boy. Do you guys see that? He is returning the favor. I believe baby boy received a gifted membership. That is how he became a member of the MoneyTeam, which gave him twice the payout. And now he is returning the favor back to you guys. So now he is gifting out. I believe that is 4 memberships, guys. Everybody put baby boy in the chat. Shout out to baby boy, doing it big. Shout out to baby boy paying it for. Well, I don't know, baby boy. You may have already sent out the money. So, Alexandria, did you see that he wanted to gift out some of those memberships? I mean, some of that payment. Parker says, what kind of braid do I use? So I'm just using high vis yellow braid. The brand, I think, is Yozuri. Well, it's either Yozuri or Power Pro. I'm not really particular on. Shoot, did the same cast twice right over the branch. Frisco said, are there age restrictions on winning? Yes, sir. You have to be 18. 18 or older. All that information is in the description. How soon till the top water action starts? I think it is top water season now on that shallow bite. I'm not really sure. I haven't been out there testing it out on the offshore bite yet. All right, so we have one more bass for cash left in that live well. All right, guys, let's go ahead and knock out this last Bass for Cash session. Frisco says, I keep getting left out. Oh, you mean for the gifted memberships? I do not know how that part works. All right, let's see, guys. We're at 47. Let's get 13 more likes. Let's get 60 likes, and then we'll go ahead and do this last fish. Now, time is ticking because it is actually time for me to head out for the day. I just wanted to see if I could get you guys some weekend money. Remember, big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. We have to support the companies that support us. SWAT Lawn Operations, make sure you guys reach out to them for your residential and commercial lawn care needs for the Atlanta metro area, all right? It is that time of year. You guys have heard that name several times. So make sure you show them some support. SWAT Lawn Operations, guys. What's going on, Sean? Good to see you in the chat. I'm out here fishing on Lake Lanier, Georgia. All right, Alexandra, so did you want us to hold off on doing the Bass for Cash? Just let us know what works for you. It's all good. We had a pretty good day out here on the lake. Lost more fish than I caught today. But, I mean, then again, I did tell you guys that the setup that I was using is my practice setup. It's not my tournament setup. So that's kind of expected. And now you guys saw firsthand why I use certain hooks for tournament versus when I'm just out pre-fishing. Pre-fishing, as long as I see that I'm getting the bite, I don't necessarily need to get the fish to the boat. So it's not that big of a deal for me. So, Sean, I use bait casters and spinning reels. Just depends on what technique I'm actually fishing at the time. So with my shaky head that I'm fishing right now, you can see I'm using a spinning reel on that. Ricky Bobby said pre-fishing, it's hard to remember not to set the hook. Oh, I'll set the hook when I'm pre-fishing. I'll knock the mouthpiece right off. But I just don't use my my expensive hooks and things like that because I don't want to break them off or get snagged and stuff like that in a, you know, when I'm just out fishing. Junior says, are you fishing tomorrow? I do not know. I don't know. I wasn't sure what that was, so I had to swing first. Sean says, do you get money for bass? Well, we are doing this thing called Bass for Cash, where if you are a subscriber to the channel and you guess the weight of the fish, then yes, you will get money for the bass that you see me catch. That is pretty much quick and simple bass for cash, all right? Gonna ease over here in this shaded area. Junior said, any visible beds yet? Yes, there are people that have been bed fishing already. Not me, though. All right, guys, we need 4 more likes. All right, Frisco, had a good time hanging out with you today. Had a good little dangling session. What's going on, Shane? Good to see you in the chat. Good deal, Shane. Shane said he's ready to get out there and do some fishing. Well, it's the weekend. You can make it happen. right, go ahead and get some of those Spanish mackerel. All right, make sure you guys have hit the subscribe button, because once we open up the scales for Bass for Cash, you must be a subscriber in order to participate. If you have not subscribed, you will not be able to participate in the chat. Let's just see, are we already in subscriber? Yes, we are currently in subscriber only mode. Professor Backlash says, where are you fishing at? I'm out here fishing Lake Lanier in Georgia. Out here hunting for some spotted bass, possibly some largemouth. All right, so Alexandra, whenever you come back into the chat, just type ready. I know you said you had to do something, but just let us know when you're ready. All right, so you're going to be fishing on Lake Hartwell. It's a good lake. Has a lot of spotted bass in that lake, but they also have some real nice sized largemouth there too. Junior says she's giving me that one last cast opportunity. All right, there we go, guys. Alexandria is back in the chat. Hopefully everybody knows the rules of engagement so you do not get DQ'd. But there we go. You can go ahead and open those scales, Alexandria. We're going to put this on the measuring board for you, for everybody to take a look at. And we're going to see if anybody can walk out with another payout. Oh, calm down, buddy. Calm down. All right, I want to give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations, guys. One of the original sponsors of this thing we call Bass for Cash. Now, you see that? About 14 and a half. Have about 14 and a half on there. So let's see, is anybody going to be able to walk away with the final payout for today for this thing we call Bass for Cash? All right, you guys have 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes to put your guesses in the chat. Remember, you put your one guess and one guess only in the chat one time and one time only. If you put your guess in there more than once, there is a good chance that you will be DQ'd. I don't know of anybody that has slid away and got away from that DQ. Whenever you have put more than one guess in that chat. Oh, Mask Off Fishing back in the place. Mask Off was like, let me slide in here and try to take this money. Mask Off was like, I might as well take this money. Don't nobody else want it. All right, guys, the scales are now closed. All right, so here we go. We're about to make it official, like a referee's whistle. All right, let's zero this scale out. There we go. We're zeroed out. I say this fish is going to be a 142, guys. I think it's a 142. That's what I'm feeling. Let's see. Oh, look at that, guys. Uh-oh, it's still calculating. 135. Mask Off. I saw your guess. You were so close. Look at that, guys. There we go. 135. Do we have an official winner? Do we have an official winner? Let's go ahead and send this bad boy back. What's going on, baby boy? Baby boy put OMG. What does that mean? What does that mean, baby boy? Uh-oh, wait a minute. Did somebody win? Did somebody win? Wait a minute. Did Mask Off win? Shout out to AC. Just hit the channel with those 5 gifted memberships. I think those were for Baby Boy, courtesy of Baby Boy. Did Mask Off Fishing win again? Did Mask Off Fishing win again? If Mask Off Fishing won again, guys, that is just, how are you guys letting him just come in here? He hasn't even been in the chat that much today. He just showed up and just took everybody's money. Did Mask Off win? That's what I'm waiting to see. I thought Mask Off was off by 1. Blastard says, yes, he did, and no fair. Oh, my goodness. No. How is that possible? Mask Off Fishing, please send Cash App. I am not. Whoa, my goodness. He said, you better believe it. Hey, Mask Off, let me borrow $5. I cannot believe this, Mask Off. I think that is 3 times. Yeah, we're going to have to do a policy change. We're going to have to do a Mask Off policy change. Oh, and he has a mouthpiece on him. Do you guys see? He is being so disrespectful. Mask Off said my Cash App should be on speed dial. Mask Off said my Cash App should be on speed dial. Are you guys going to let him do you like that? You just taking all your loot, guys. All right. That says I need to go ahead and call it quits for the day. I don't know if you guys saw that, but my line just broke on the cast. So we'll go ahead and close up shop for the day. I really appreciate everybody for tuning in. We had 2 winners today and 2 winners yesterday. Now you guys are winning too much. Oh my goodness. 2 winners today and 2 winners yesterday. How about that? All right, want to give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. Listen, I really need you guys to reach out to SWAT Lawn Operations. They have been supporting and sponsoring this Bass for Cash thing since the beginning. And we must support the companies that support us. So if you are in need of residential or commercial lawn care, make sure you reach out to SWAT Lawn Operations. Also, if you are into fishing, you need to go and check out FishXLive.com, guys. There are some great features on there. Even if you do not tournament fish, there's an online journal that will allow you to keep track of the fish catches, the fish lures, the all of the weather conditions, things like that. You will also have your special notes section that is private, so that as time goes on, you will build a full journal that will let you know what to do season after season based on weather conditions, water temps, water levels, all of that kind of stuff. All right. The other thing, FishXLive, if you are a tournament organization, if you participate in tournaments, or if just you and your friends want to get out and have a good time on the water, like you see us doing with Battle of the Anglers, check out FishXLive.com. All right. And if you have any questions, just reach out to info@fishxlive.com to get any of the questions that you have answered, or you can reach out to me directly. My contact information is in the description. All right. Shout out to JFL Boat Build Series, the co-sponsor of today's live stream. Really appreciate you. Says thank you for gifting me a month's membership. Who hit? I think that was that Clint Perry? Oh, okay. That can't. Whoa, look at that. JFL got one of those gifted memberships from Baby Boy. Look at that. The legacy continues of gifted memberships. Good deal. Good deal. We're building a nice little community of like-minded people that, just enjoy the outdoors, enjoy some great conversation. We talk about fishing, talk about hot topics, just different things. But I am out here on a weekly basis having a great time. Make sure you guys share this channel because we are growing fast. We are on our way to our next milestone is 20,000 subscribers. Right now, I think we're a little over 16,500 subscribers. And those numbers came very fast. Shout out to Voodoo. Look at him. He slid right in there. He said, here you go, money. Just because. He went ahead and hit us up with that $5 super chat. If everybody could, put Voodoo in the chat. Voodoo was like, hey, I want to be a part of this. Really, really appreciate that, sir. Everybody put Voodoo in the chat. All right, really, really appreciate that. All right, guys, we were out here for a long time and a good time today. So I was able to stay out a little past what I had planned on for today. So we had a good little session, had 2 winners. Now you guys have been, your guesses have been horrible for the past few weeks, but I guess you're starting to make up for it now, right? I guess it is now officially fishing season. Fishing season. Shout out to Baby Boy once again. Voodoo says, I voodoo myself. All right, guys. Had a great time out here on the lake. I really appreciate everybody once again. Make sure you have subscribed. Well, actually, I think everybody in the chat has subscribed because we're in subscriber only mode. But share this channel with your family and friends, all right? Let me see. Alexander says, Mask Off Fishing. Since you didn't give your Cash App, I will have whipsticks sent. Oh, I thought you were going to say he was DQ'd. Mask Off, since you did not send your Cash App, you are DQ'd. How about that? All right, guys, really appreciate it. Again, shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations and FishXLive.com. All right, we'll see you guys on the next go round. Appreciate you, Voodoo, Clint Perry, Baby Boy, and JFL JFL Building Series. I'll get it right. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next one.